Let's talk about the glow up for 2025. This year, we're leaving behind all of the nonsense that holds us back and stepping fully into our power. Here are the 5 things that we're done doing in 2025. Let's get into it. So, the first thing on our list of things that we're leaving behind in 2025 is repeating clear and reasonable boundaries to the same people. You know that one person who just doesn't get it, or at least pretends that they don't? Yeah, we're not doing that anymore. Here's the thing: boundaries are not up for negotiation. They're clear lines that are set to protect your peace. So if someone can't honor that, their lack of respect speaks louder than your repetition ever could. No is a complete sentence. And in 2025, we're going to keep it that way. So stand your ground and let their discomfort be their problem, not yours. Next on our list, we are done waiting for people who are not ready to start their journey of self-discovery. And listen, personal development, self-awareness, self-discovery, your growth journey, it's all very personal. And not everyone is going to come along for the ride. And that's okay. But what's not okay is holding yourself in limbo because you're waiting for a buddy to be on this journey with you. If your buddy is stuck, that's not a reason for you to be stuck too. If they're stuck judging or putting their 2 cents in on your journey instead of focusing on where they can grow, that's none of your business. That's their choice. And your choice is to keep it moving. Their hesitation doesn't have to put your progress on hold. Everybody goes at their own pace. Your pace doesn't have to match theirs, and theirs doesn't have to match yours. So in 2025, we're going to focus on our pace, on our journey, on our growth. Y'all, number 3, this is a big one. We're going to stop holding expectations for anyone other than ourselves. And I know that might be a big bite to chew, but hear me out. If you've been expecting people to think, act, or move the way you would, you might as well drop that dead weight right now. Expecting someone to show up or to think or to act and say the things that you would if you were in their situation, it's a setup for disappointment. The shift is the only person that you can control is yourself. And honestly, that's really empowering. Because when you stop expecting others to meet you where you are, that leaves no room for disappointment. When you focus on your own standards, your own energy, and your own growth, you're able to hone in on where your own power is. It's not over other people, it's over yourself. And in 2025, we're powerful. And that leads me into number 4. Stop apologizing for choosing yourself. Okay, let's talk about this. In 2025, we're not apologizing for why we're prioritizing ourselves. I find that a lot of women will start off with an apology to preface why they can't deliver something someone else wants. I'm not sorry that I'm choosing to take care of myself when I need to be taken care of. I'm not going to apologize for that anymore. And let's be real here. Let's not get it twisted. I'm not saying that we're out here just being selfish. I'm not saying that we're disregarding everybody and just out for self. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is if a request that you have of me interferes with a pre-existing appointment or a pre-existing obligation that I have, I'm not going to apologize for not being able to comply. It kind of is what it is. I already have something to do. I'm not sorry about it, especially if it is something that I've prioritized for myself. Because if I don't prioritize me, who's going to? Not you, because you want me to do the thing. Choosing yourself isn't selfish, and you can't pour from an empty cup. So if you don't prioritize making sure that you have time set, unapologetically set, for taking care of yourself, whether it be your physical self, your mental self, your spiritual self, there's nothing to apologize for. And the people who truly care about you are going to understand. They're not going to expect an apology. They're not going to expect you to write a dissertation explaining why you can't comply or show up for what they need you to show up for. They won't need that explanation from you because they'll respect and honor your boundaries. Those are the kind of people who you want in 2025. The ones who don't respect your boundaries, they're just validating why the boundary is necessary in the first place. Okay? Remember that. They are confirmation of why you need and have a solid boundary. Think of it that way. Everybody plays a part. So let's stop apologizing for ourselves and own it. Let's go into 2025 ready, willing, and able to harness our power and put it in the right direction. Last but certainly not least, we are no longer over-explaining ourselves. If you've made a decision that's best for you, that's it. You don't owe anybody an essay on why you're doing what you're doing. You're doing it. It's getting done. That's it. Remember, in step 1, I said no was a complete sentence, right? So is I've made my decision. The people who respect you don't need a long explanation. And the people who don't aren't going to listen anyway. Save your energy for what matters and stop wasting it on people who are never going to give you their approval anyway. So that's the list. Stop repeating boundaries. Stop waiting for others. Stop holding expectations for anyone but yourself. Stop apologizing for choosing you. And stop over-explaining your decisions. This year is all about stepping into your power and protecting your peace. What are you leaving behind in 2025? Drop it in the comments because I would love to hear what you're letting go for 2025. And if you're ready to keep leveling up, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a new video, which I do weekly. Let's make sure that we go into 2025 prioritizing ourselves, protecting our peace, and harnessing our power because we got it.